Welcome to the Python web application hydrological model. In the development of this module, we're taking into account the considerations and methodologies described in the following WMO documents. In the Capture menu, we have these three options. Capture stream Gaussian lets the user to capture the stream Gaussian metadata, joining the information brought from the field and the metadata that it's already in the MCH database. Once you complete the information, it starts all the long procedure to fill up the verticals. In the Edit Stream Gaussian option, the user will edit and correct the stream Gaussian metadata. This information it's already in the database and can be corrected here. Here you have all the information that were captured and that is intended to be corrected here. In the Edit Verticals, the user will edit and will correct the verticals and measurements data. Once again, the data captured can be edited here. In the Query menu, there's two options. In the Table option, it can be displayed the metadata, the verticals, and the measurements in a table format. This data is read from the database and it is displayed here. Here we have each vertical that were measured in the field, the depth, the distance, the mean velocity, and here we have the method that each vertical is calculated for. It can be different from vertical to other. It depends on the number of measurements. The other option that we have in the Query menu is in graphs. You select the station here, query the database, and bring the information of all the verticals. If you select here bar graphic, then you have this display. This is the depth of the first vertical, the second, and so on. And you have a plot, additional plot for each vertical. You can also display here like line graphic to see the profile of the river. This is an interactive plot again, and you can view all the information here. Now, let's see the Calculate Discharge menu. This is the Calculate Discharge option. You select the station, select the day of the measurement, select the set, and then you have all the options. Here are the values calculated. The value calculated is discharge. This number was calculated by this default calculation method, middle section. If you want to use the other, you can select it and then ask for new calculation. And these numbers varies. Now we'll see the discharge curves menu. In this, we select the station, select the date, maybe from January the 1st, and the period maybe to January 31. And here are all the measurements that were made in that period of time. Now we are going to find the parameters of the curve. Let's try first a linear. Here we have all the discharge, the measurements in the period we selected. Let's find the parameters of the curve that fits all this data. Let's first select here linear and press the button generate. Then in the right side we have the parameters of the linear curve. Now let's change it by polynomial to grade 3 perhaps. Then we press generate. And then we have all the values here. This is x to the 3rd, x to the 2nd, and x to the 1st, and x to the 0. And these are the error parameters. Now we will see the module tools. In the new calculation method for verticals option, the module has pre-configured and available to the user the WMO methods for the discharge calculation in verticals, but the user is not restricted to them. The user can create some new customized methods of calculation for each number of measurements in the vertical. This is the number of the method. This is the number of measurements that has this method. The first one and the second for these two measurements method, and the depth of each measurement, the weight of each measurement for forming the total, and this is a hint when you can use this method. Thank you.